Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I am putting down the paths between my established beds, my newly established beds should I say, and I'm facing the problem of couch grass not killed off, or it's been really knocked back, but it's still taking me back on. So I've got to approach things differently, considering I'm self-imposed on no cardboard. Now the cardboard at this moment would be perfect because you'll put it down and it'll provide at least another month of denying light to the weeds, and then you put the wood chips over the top of that, and that will continue on until this is broken down enough to perform that job on its own. So I'm facing the problem of what to do without cardboard. My bright idea, cool, that wind's a bit strong. I hope that the microphone's not playing up too much. I'm facing up to the problem of not having cardboard by, first of all, my great idea was to put cotton sheets down, which apparently is working very well. I'll show you in this clip now with the bed I've done over a month ago. There's no weed growth whatsoever. The crop itself looks really good. Very promising, that is, except for the fact that the stack of cotton sheets that I had turned out to be polyester, which is absolutely no good. Remember, I told you in the last video how to differentiate between two. Burn a 2-inch square of the material. If it lets off grey smoke, it's cotton. If it lays off black smoke, it's polyester, and the residue left for cotton will be a grey ash. For polyester, you can feel the tar on it. There's a definite distinct difference between the two. So man-made materials are no good whatsoever, of course. So without cardboard, what do you do? I've been toying around with this one quite a lot, and I've come across with a brilliant idea. In my mind, it's a brilliant idea. We'll have to see if it is or not. And that is to lay down 1 inch or 2 of grass first, grass clippings. Grass clippings, when laying a layer, tend to go to a layer of impervious material, and then with the wood chip over the top of them, I think they'll do the job. I think it'll work. Well, best laid plans and all that. It could become a slug paradise, but that would be the same for cardboard anyway, because slugs love it underneath cardboard as well, and that doesn't stop us normally, does it? Now in this area here, this whole area was designed to be a squash and pumpkin bed, and it's had tarp down in it for 6 months, and yet still the couch grass has come back hard. So a new approach is needed, and I've got 2 new approaches in the same area, not roofed out this time. But this on my right hand side is from underneath the tarps, all the hay that has collected up, very fine material, and I've basically lawnmowered it up to get rid of the excess material. Very, very fine, very blow away. And that's laid down to probably, I don't know, depth of say 6 inches. And I'll be making planting holes through this with compost into those planted holes and planting the material up. This is all aimed at reducing the amount of plastic that I want to use. I'm a little bit hopeful of next year not using much or any of the plastic down the ground. If I can get away from using plastic, that will be brilliant. But we'll see. And this idea on this side is fresh grass clippings left to dry for a day, so it's not green. So I don't want them compost on the ground. I'm going to lay those down 6 inches as well. Well, I've had enough of that wind, so back to narration. Speed it up so that you don't tolerate too much time. Grass clippings go down first at depth of about 1 or 2 inches when it's compacted, and then wood chips over the top. Not a massively thick layer, because the two combined should do the job. This is what I'm talking about when I say planting into the bed. Just a small insertion made. This one actually turned out a bit bigger than what I intended, but never mind. I'm sure you get the idea. Taking out a plug, instead of planting directly into the hole, I want to take out a square so that I can remove the couch grass in that area. A small hole would have to be dug for the planting anyway, so I can't see it's too much destroying the no-dig ideas. It is, but you know, where do you stop? So take a turf of the soil beneath. I'm moving into a bucket in this particular instance so that I can put the couch grass turf to one side, and then this soil is nice and loose, and then I will add some compost, about the same amount of compost as soil, and add that to the hole. And all that remains then is to plant out the squash plant into that hole. It's as simple as that. Minimal disturbance. Compost not the greatest, it's only that green waste compost, so we'll have to wait and see how good or bad that is. But basically it's repeat the process over and over again until you've filled up the area. If I'm going to plant pumpkins in this area, they will get a larger hole, larger amount of compost, because pumpkins are naturally greedy plants, and we don't want tiny pumpkins. And yeah, and that's it. Thank you very much for joining me again. I hope this will give you some ideas about how to approach paths using the materials that are around you. Thanks a lot for watching. See you on the next one. Bye for now.